Hello, Pisces. Welcome. And welcome back, my loves. We have a reading to do. I hope you're doing well. As always, thank you for being here. Be sure to like and subscribe to what continue to catch the vibe. Peace be with all Pisces. There's a situation where we got to get to the bottom of it, but I was instructed, advised, requested to do a reading a certain specific way, so I'm going to do it. Guardian angels, archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors of the highest vibration, Father, Mother, God, protect me as I complete this reading. Protect those with good intentions who are watching. Allow these messages to be clear, honest, accurate, and concise, and to reach the parties in which you intended to reach, whether they be subscribers or not. Allow these messages to elevate myself and Pisces to where we're supposed to be. In the name of the Mother and the Father we pray. Amen. Now, there's a situation, Pisces, where I feel like you're healing from something. I really do feel like you're healing from something. And you're starting to see what's been going on behind the scenes. You're starting to see what's been going on underneath the surface. And you may not be happy about what you find, but I also feel like you're going to be feeling more clear. You're going to have more clarity. There's a fight going on between two people that has nothing to do with you, but I feel like you got caught in the middle. So I'm not sure how you got caught in the middle, but there's a fight going on. Now, this fight could be over you, but it's not necessarily about you. It's about what you can offer to these people, what you bring to the table, so to speak. It's like you don't know that someone's fighting over you or that two people are fighting over you. But you also, if you do know that, you don't know why. But I feel like the reason why two people are like not letting something go that you've already like let go or moved past is because they want to be able to take advantage of some type of benefit that you bring in a situation. It's something like it's very petty. It's very selfish. It's very kind of vindictive. And one of these people may be putting down their sword or whatever their form of metaphorical weaponry is when it comes to fighting this battle. But let's see. Spirit, what is it that you want Pisces to know? What is the message? We're going to say within the next 7 days, I guess. Okay. 6 of Pentacles, 7 of Swords, Queen of Swords reversed, Chariot reversed, and the 3 of Wands. So Pisces, things have been moving really slow. And you are hoping, praying, wishing, expecting, trying to manifest some type of forward progress. Okay, you're expecting it, you wish for it, you want it, and you're waiting. Okay, when it comes to some type of forward progress. But something has been moving really slow. I feel like either you've been stuck in a comfort zone or things just haven't been moving forward because there's a lot of distractions. 7 of Swords, Chariot. There's a lot of distractions that are preventing you from moving forward. Things that are petty, that don't really deserve your attention. Things that aren't really like benefiting your time. But I feel like this could also be someone who's lying, being deceptive, cheating the system, trying to distract you, trying to debilitate you in some way. And that's been in the recent past, like that energy. Someone knows that they can distract you. Someone knows that they can keep you stuck. Someone knows that they can halt your progress by creating some type of distraction, or they know how to take your mind off of what it is that you're doing. I feel like, though, you always see this coming. Like with the Three of Wands, you always know or expect for someone to be this way. You know that someone is not honest. You know that someone is not trustworthy. You know that someone is very selfish and they only look out for themselves. So I'm not sure how they tripped you up or how they debilitated you, but it could be a situation where they just tried to force their hand, force their power on you, or force some type of like outcome to happen. And it's like you saw it coming. I feel like you're not prioritizing this person anymore. With the Six of Pentacles, like in the current moment, you're balancing things out. You're balancing the scales. I feel like you could be, balancing your checkbook, but not in real life. That's more so, it's going to be nowadays more so. It's like you may be going through your expenses to see how much you spend on this, see how much you spend on that. Like, how much am I spending on subscriptions every month? How much am I spending on food every month? How much am I spending on bills every month? Where can I cut cost, or what is most important? What's a priority? Okay. You could be receiving some type of assistance or waiting for some type of assistance to come in. You could expect to receive some type of bonus in your check, maybe overtime. And I feel like you're planning kind of what you want to do with it, or you're trying to manage it properly. I also feel like you're not taking any action right now because you feel like you need to wait. There's this sense of a necessity to wait. Like it's like you feel this urge to wait for something. This could also be something about your car. You may have wanted to fix your car. I know this sounds mundane, but we're going to get through it. You may have wanted to fix your car or do something to get repairs done on your vehicle, but you had to wait until you had the money. That definitely looks like, you may be footing it, or you may be taking the bus, public transportation, like you're out here waiting for a bus. It's like you just know that something's going to come. I feel this energy where you know that something's going to come. But things have not been moving forward, and I feel like it's because you were distracted and your priorities were kind of like thrown off. And I feel like right now, you're trying to reacclimate yourself and remove the distractions. Now, in the near future, the Queen of Swords reversed definitely could be a bitter bitch. Okay, someone who's uneducated, someone who lies, someone who, could be very angry, argumentative, upset. This could also be a feminine energy who's just not talking. Like they're not sharing information. They're not giving any information. This could be you as well. It could be a combination of energy where someone may be very quiet or silent, or they're not really speaking a lot. They're not telling people what they know because they have experience in the past of expressing what they know or saying what they know or speaking their mind, and there being some type of backlash. Some of you could be dealing with a situation where someone took credit for your work, or someone took credit for something that you said. You may be getting paid for that. Or you may be waiting to receive some type of like validation or credit for something that you said or did, but it's like not coming. This could also be a situation where if someone did plagiarize your work or they plagiarized your words, I feel like you can sense that that's going to come back around somehow. Cancer energy, possibly Capricorn energy, Aquarius, Libra, Possibly Gemini, but not as strong. Aries and Taurus. Yeah, you definitely could have known that somebody stole your ideas or stole your work, and you're just waiting to get what you deserve for everything that you put in to a situation. Okay. This could be a situation where someone is arguing about like who said it first, and the two people who, a group of people said, oh, so and so said it first, and then a different group of people said, no, so and so said it first, but really it was you. And you find out that somebody's arguing about your original work, and you're like, bitch, I'm the one who did that. Both of you wrong. You know what I mean? But it's like you're not really like super concerned about it, but it just feels like there's definitely not forward progress happening in this situation. And because of that, I feel like in the near future, you're going to be very tight-lipped about what you say, your opinions, how you feel about things. I'm just going to put that right there because that's really irking me, y'all. I'm sorry. Okay. So let's see. One more time. Now, let's get the after tarot. I was going to do this. Ooh. That Five of Swords hit me. Hit me. What's that song by Beyonce? Can you keep up? Baby boy, made me lose my breath. And you know it. Give me a... Somebody breathing hard. Look at that. 7 of Swords, 8 of Swords. 6 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. Queen of Swords, 5 of Swords. The Swords came out with the Swords. The Pentacles came out with the Pentacles. The Fire energy came out with the Fire energy. And the only one down here is the 3 of Pentacles with this Chariot in reverse. Okay, so let me look at this, y'all. Let me look at this. Then we're going to get some, we're going to get some juice. Some juiciness. Some details. Whatever we need to do. Let me look at it real quick. Hold on, let me look at it real quick. You know how when people say that, they be like, hold on, let me look at it real quick. Let me see what you talking about. They act like they don't know what you're talking about. They hold on, let me look at it. And you be like, you can see what I'm doing. You can see what it is. You see what I'm showing you. And they, hold on, wait, let me look at it. So somebody could be trying to deny something. Like, oh, I didn't see this. I didn't see that. Okay, so in the near future, let's say in the next 7 days, you may be recognized for some of your work that has been very slow growing or something with the Chariot reverse. It's like, this could even be like, this is like no movement forward. This is like cars breaking down, Chariot reverse. This is travel plans getting canceled, Chariot reverse. This is a move being pushed back or somebody not able to move or relocate. But in the near future, a project is going to be finished. So this could also be like an unfinished project. Something that was halted, something that was like stopped. Like if somebody's doing construction or building something, there was a reason, for whatever reason, construction was halted. But I feel like you're getting recognition for your job well done. You've completed a project, you've completed some type of work, and you're going to receive recognition for that. And I feel like in the near future, you're going to be able to say like, yeah, I triumphed over this situation. It's like you're going to look back at everything that this project put you through, and you're going to say, yeah, I whooped ass. Like literally. I came in here and I showed out. I showed up and I showed out. 3 of Pentacles. Yeah. So based on what happened in the past, 7 of Swords, 8 of Swords, the 7 of Swords is going to go to the 8 of Swords, which means the truth is going to come out about who was the problem and who was the authentic truth, or who was real, or who was supposed to win, or something like that. You're going to be set free by someone from a situation that you were like trapped in or stuck in. I feel like somebody's going to actually tell you the truth. That could set you free. They're going to tell you the truth about the past, or the truth is going to come out about you being victorious, or you being the originator of something, or the creator of something, or it was your idea. It was your words. It was your thoughts. You know what I mean? Like something is going to come out solidifying that you are the true one. Okay, that's how I say it. That's how I know how to say it, I guess. Now with the 6 of Pentacles to the 10 of Pentacles, that's really good. I also feel like somebody could have been trying to distract people from what you were really trying to do, or distract people from the point. Kind of like narcissistic energy, but I don't want to call people narcissists because it's overused. What I'm saying is like somebody was trying to make people distracted from the point that you were trying to make. Like if you were trying to make a point that the sky is blue, they were bringing up everything. Well, grass is green and trees are green and this is green. You know, like they were trying to bring up all these other points to defer away from your point, or distract away from the point that you were making, but it still doesn't make your point any less true. Like it feels like somebody was trying to distract or deflect from the real reason why you were doing something, to make you out to look like something that you're not. And then taking your work, or taking your words, or taking your ideas and stealing them and making you look like a crazy person so that they could continue to steal your work. And I feel like there's something about that where I feel like you could be receiving a large sum of money, or you could be receiving a lot of like resources. You could be getting a lot of like, This does look like money though. Like this looks like a big raise, a big bonus. Some of you guys, this could be what you need to, you know, fix your car, or finally travel, or make the move that you wanted to make. Whatever plans that you had to cancel, or whatever you had to put off. I feel like you being recognized for the work that you've put in over time, and like the continuous effort that you've made over time. I feel like what you've built over time, you're going to be rewarded for all of that, because the truth is going to come out about who the real one is. Yeah. The real one. That's what I'm hearing. So somebody could have plagiarized your work, or like duplicated your account, like done something online to like take credit for what you do, or try to take credit for what you do at work. Some of you guys are getting a raise or a promotion, and it's just going to free you from some type of anxiety. Like it doesn't even have to be somebody else doing something to you. You could have had a lot of stress and anxiety, like with bills and just responsibilities that you had. And it was always a distraction in your mind because you were always worried about it. But there's some type of relief coming in that I feel like is going to, like, you're going to receive something, or you're going to be chosen for something. You are getting something over someone else because of the work that you've put in over time. If there's some new employee at your job who's been trying to like overstep you, or, you know, tarnish your reputation, I feel like you're getting promoted over that new person, or you're being elevated to the status or the position that you should have been in all along. Because it's like, you see how this looks? You see how it looks like somebody was trying to, you know, trap you here and then run off and take all your swords while you're just trapped here. It's like somebody is coming to rip that away or set you free. It could definitely be the truth coming out about something for sure. Because I keep hearing the truth will set you free. Now, in your headspace with this Three of Wands and this Temperance card, I mean, this could be Sagittarius energy. It could be talking about Sagittarius season. It could also be talking about Aries, something that happened in Aries season. A fire sign in general. But it's like your intuition is telling you that something is going to be balanced out, because it's like, that's what I'm saying. You're expecting for something to work out, or you're expecting for something to be made right. It's like your intuition is just telling you that that's what's going to happen. I really feel like the Three of Wands is saying that this is what you were waiting for such a long time. And now it's like the wait is over. That's what it feels with this combination. Okay. That now something that you've been waiting for a really long time, the wait is finally over. March could be significant, especially Aries season in March. So anytime after the 21st, 22nd? I don't know, child. Yeah. And it's like in the near future, it's crazy because now you see clearly the truth that was causing you so much pain. And I feel like you finally can put something to rest. You finally can move on. You don't have to talk about it anymore or like deal with it anymore. It's not a factor anymore in your life. Yep, Queen of Pentacles. I feel like people are going to be admiring your work, which is going to cause some type of fear to be removed about like your stability. Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, so there's a harvest coming in. A lot of Pentacles energy with the 7, the Queen, the 3, the 10, the 6. I feel like you're finally going to be able to pick fruit off of your tree. You're finally going to be able to harvest from your tree. What's at the bottom? Yes, this is the Ace of Swords reversed and the Three of Swords reversed. Interesting. I feel like you were already trying to make peace with some type of lie. Like there's some type of painful situation that I feel like you've already gotten over it, even though you don't have the truth about it. Even though the situation, it's like you're not necessarily fully at peace with the situation. You've made as much peace as you possibly can, even though you don't have the truth. I know that's a weird situation, but that's what it feels like to me. It's like you made as much peace with it as you possibly could. Now this deck is all flipped around, okay? That's why the Chariot and the Queen of Swords came out reversed. But that deck is all upright, okay? Y'all be sure to like the video, okay? What's the 7 of Swords, 8 of Swords? 6 of Swords reversed, and it was upright, and the bitch flipped out the deck in reverse. This is all about what people are saying, what people are thinking, what you're saying, what you're thinking. People's written communication, verbal communication, thoughts, words. I feel like you weren't able to move forward because you were trapped in somebody's like scheme or somebody's lie. Somebody included you in a lie or somebody like told a lie about you or something like that. King of Pentacles and Knight of Wands reversed. Yeah, this is somebody who just was like profiting off of the back of your work and like keeping you in a box. I don't know if this was your boss. I don't know if this is a masculine energy in your life, but this person is horrible. They're inconsistent. They want things to be a certain way, but they don't do anything to facilitate that. They don't want you to move forward. They don't want anybody to take any action. What's the 7 of Swords? Page of Wands. Ooh, And the Empress reverse. Why did that do that? Yeah, so somebody, I feel like it was this King of Pentacles. This King of Pentacles put this Empress in reverse. The King of Pentacles put the Empress in reverse. And I feel like they had a strategy or a plan to put this Empress in reverse. Or they feel like they found out that they got, this is good news. Okay, so the King of Pentacles is sitting there on his throne. No, no, no. Guzzling down fucking honey buns and goddamn pork rinds or some shit. The Empress is in reverse. And burping and farting and shit. She can't move. She can't go anywhere. Don't you wish you could see my face? It looks so horrible when I make them sounds, bitch. Justice. See what I'm saying? In the 4 Wands. So they feel like this is justice for something that happened in a relationship. This could be a marriage, a divorce. They accomplished their goal. That was the 7 of Swords. Wow. What's the 6 of Swords reversed? Hangman. But it's reversed. Oh. I feel like somebody was celebrating because they felt like they didn't get caught when it comes to like trying to keep someone stuck. Devil and the 5 of Cups reversed. Yeah. There's definitely a person here, Pisces, who gained a lot of freedom and comfort and like joy from like keeping a person stuck. And it probably was you. It was probably a situation where there was just a lot that... Now, this could also be you overindulging and like being very inconsistent, and you put yourself in debt. So, bitch, take it how it resonates. It's not always about somebody else, but I feel like you're getting out of that now. You're paying your debt and you're going to have more money saved up. But what I'm saying is, it kind of feels like there was a codependent relationship here that somebody was benefiting from. But I feel like they were being sneaky and very conniving in order to get the benefits from this relationship in a codependent way. Okay. They feel like they got, like, maybe they feel like they got away with something legally, or they got away with something in court. Like, it could have been a lot worse than what it was. They feel like they got away with it, or they feel like they succeeded. But there's some type of, like, lack energy that someone is happy about or celebrating here, because I feel like they were still able to get off scot-free for something that they did that was a little bit conniving and manipulative, with the 6 of Swords reversed and the 7 of Swords and the 8 of Swords. That's 6, 7, 8. So something happened in order, or there was some type of like sequence. Like, there was a sequence to their strategy. So first they executed this part of the strategy. Then they executed that part of the strategy. And that ultimately led them to the succession, or the celebration of their strategy paying off. Like, all of these steps were taken methodically in order. Or in order to reach a certain goal. Yeah. Excuse me. That's how that fat motherfucker sound, burping and shit. Let me stop. So what is this 8 of Swords about? Somebody may be getting out of jail as well. Somebody could have like framed someone for a crime. I know that might sound random, but it kind of feels like somebody may have framed a person for a crime, or they were able to like change their identity or remove evidence. I feel like somebody's going to be freed because the truth is going to come out. Like somebody was entrapped or grounded because of a lie. Basically, somebody got in trouble because a person lied. So somebody went to jail because a person lied, or somebody lost a court case because someone lied. And whoever lied, they think they think that they got away with it. But the devil always come to collect, child. What's this Eight of Swords? Two of Pentacles. It just feels like it's been a long wait. Six of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords. Look at that. Look, and then the Seven of Swords. Look at him about to walk into his own trap, bitch. You see what I'm saying? So, but it's like, because the Six of Pentacles came in right here, it got somebody caught up in their own trap, and that's how the truth is being discovered. Because somebody walked into their own trap, they may have accepted something that they shouldn't accept. Or like they worked on something. Now, this is not my original thought, but I heard somebody, and I can't remember who it is. Somebody was talking about a movie where, I don't know who it is. I think it was another content creator. And I can't remember where I heard it from because I be watching a lot of people. But but somebody was talking about like this movie or a book or something. I think it was a movie where this lady was with this man and he was profiting off of her art. And she was creating this art that was like supposed to be about her daughter. I think I heard it on a channel that I'm not going to mention. I don't want to I'll be weird about mentioning people's names. But y'all probably watch this person. And I think I've said her name before. But the man was profiting off of this woman's art. But the art was inspired by the woman's daughter. And everybody was asking the man, like, where did you get the inspiration from? Like, how did you learn how to do this type of style of art? Like, they were asking him all these questions about the art, and he was just, blowing smoke out his booty hole, right? But he could never really explain it. And then I think there was something that happened where the man and the woman were both in the same room. Like, I feel like they were in a relationship, but the woman didn't know that the man was taking credit for her art. She thought that he was like going out and selling it or something like that. I could be completely wrong. But basically the premise is that he ended up getting confronted by the people about whether or not that was his actual art. And in order to prove in court that he was stealing the art from her, they made them like create artwork, in person in real time to see who actually was the person who created the art. And she obviously was the one who created it. So I just kind of got this vibe just now where someone was offering an opportunity for someone to clear their name because they've been accused of like stealing your work, plagiarizing, lying about who's, at fault and who's not, right? Trying to prove the lie. Where's the proof? But this person can't show proof or something like that. There's no proof of whatever they're claiming or whatever they're saying. That's basically the general gist. So you could apply that to anything. But I feel like what the Eight of Swords is, or why someone is finally going to get released, is because maybe the time runs out for someone to provide proof. But I feel like they can't provide the proof. So ultimately, that's why the time will run out. Like they're given an opportunity to like prove whatever they're saying or prove their story. But I feel like they can't actually prove it, which ends up causing them to get caught in a lie. What's the Two of Pentacles with this Eight of Swords? King of Pentacles. This fat, grumpy motherfucker. I'm telling you. I'm not sure who this is. But see, there's the Three of Pentacles. You see what I'm saying? It's like someone has no choice but to release you, or someone has no choice but to pay you, or someone has no choice but to, name you the one. I might name this reading the one, because you're the one in a situation. My camera just moved. And that was very weird because I don't have like the bun on top. Sometimes I move the camera because the bun is on top of my head, but it's literally not on my head, and I just heard my camera move, which was very strange. Felt weird. Like it activated my crown. It made my head tingly at the top. Yeah, and then the Ten of Cups, look. Ten of Cups and the Ace of Wands, look. The party is over. Someone's been able to celebrate or gain some type of joy out of depleting your energy. They took away your freedom. They took away like your autonomy. They may have even tried to take away your voice, silence you, NDAs, contracts, whatever. But it's like whatever stagnation that this person was able to cause, and then they were able to go free. I feel like that's not happening because there's something that's being revealed or a truth that's coming out where either they run out of time to prove themselves, they run out of time to provide proof, or they cannot substantiate whatever claims that they are making. So now the party is over. There's something about nighttime as well. Somebody might be released at night. I also feel like someone could be getting caught on camera. It's like every night or like every day someone waits until it's nighttime. And then they bring out some type of like, I don't know what the fuck this is. It's like somebody's doing something at night. This could also be a deal that's going on at night. I was trying to figure it out, y'all. Somebody could be paying a person to do something at nighttime, but when they go and do it this time, they're going to get caught. And it's going to prove that you weren't the one doing it or something like that. I don't know what that's about. Whatever it is, like I said, the truth is going to come out about it. But it's like somebody's been able to... I feel like somebody's been able to do something secretly for a long time and then like frame you for it or something like that. I don't know. Okay, so what's this Chariot reverse? What is the Chariot reversed? Ooh, that Magician. Look, they be really wanting to go overboard. Whoever this Magician is, they really want to be reversed. But they really gotta tread lightly. This is definitely action that's being taken behind the scenes. Hold on. I think my cat's playing with the door. Hold on. So I got these bells on the door, y'all, because I've had them on my door for so long. They're like old Christmas bells. I got them from like the dollar store. And I've had them for so long on so many of my doors that I know that the door opens when they like jingle. The cats never play with them. She was just playing with him. But I keep them on the door just in case somebody try to break in. I'm going to hear them bells jingling and it's going to wake me up like legit. I know it will. So I heard it and it was tripping me out. World reverse. And the King of Wands. The King of Wands. I feel like you don't know what's going on underneath the surface. Like I feel like you guys were exposed to someone's manipulation, or you weren't protected in a situation where you should have been protected. There's definitely like a lack of clarity or a lack of understanding when it comes to why something has not come to an end. But I feel like it hasn't come to an end because someone's been manipulating the situation behind the scenes and doing things to prevent forward progress, or to keep you from being able to move around. One more card. What's King of Wands? It came out. Title card and the High Priestess reverse. I feel like someone either this is their job or they took this on as a job. Like they made this their top priority. Their main focus was to keep you from moving forward. Y'all hear all that? This could have even been somebody's job to take some type of action to, like, I don't know, block your intuition. Or possibly uncover some type of secrets. Somebody could be an investigator. I don't know. What's the Chariot reversed in the Three of Pentacles? Oh my God. Three of Swords reversed, which we saw with the Ace of Swords reversed. Two of Wands reversed, and the Ace of Cups. Okay. I'm trying to put all this together, y'all. We investigating a mystery. I just heard murder mysteries. I hope not. Talking about the show, though. Wasn't that a show? I feel like somebody... I feel like somebody's job was to like Oh my God, this little child. Somebody's job was to overwhelm your emotions so that you would make some type of bad decisions when it comes to like, I don't know, the truth, healing, moving forward, the title card again, and the Six of Wands reversed. Yeah, it's like somebody just wanted you not to follow your intuition. Somebody wanted your intuition to be blocked. Somebody wanted you to not be successful in your job, in your career, in whatever it is that you do. This is something that you love. And I feel like somebody was trying to force you to make a decision that you didn't want to make, or they were trying to force you to make a bad choice. I mean, since everybody's having a fucking siesta, bitch. I'm not trying to be racist, but like, come on now. It's literally after like 8 o'clock and they just outside like it's the end of the school year. Let me stop being a hater. You get what I'm saying? Like, stop being a hater, girl. Let them people have fun and scream. It don't matter. Listen, we all gonna have to get used to living in close quarters with people the way things is going. You know, because all of the elites want to have all the land to themselves. They want us to be living in boxes. So we're gonna have to get used to people's baby screaming all night and shit like that. I hope y'all ready. Let me stop. Let me. I also feel like somebody just wanted to discredit you because that goes back to. That goes back to like what I was saying earlier. It feels like somebody wanted to discredit you or make you, if they wanted to make your work look like the lie and their work look like the truth. Or they wanted to make your effort or finished product look bad while taking your ideas and taking credit for your work, but making people think that you're crazy or you're untrustworthy. It feels like somebody wanted people to feel like you make bad decisions when it comes to advice or like following your intuition. Like they wanted you, I feel like they wanted to simultaneously cause people not to trust you and discredit you while also making you question your intuition in a situation. Okay, so what's this Three of Pentacles? What's the Three of Pentacles? Nine of Pentacles in the Sun. Leo energy, Gemini energy. Four of Cups, Seven of Pentacles. This is just you see how all this shit is just, it was quiet when I started, right? Now it's all this random ass shit going on. The bells ringing, the people outside. I feel like that's what this person did, was they always try to cause distractions. They always try to cause disruptions. I feel like I did a reading about this in the past where it's like someone always calling you while you at work. If you have a business, they always trying to act like you don't have nothing else better to do, try to put responsibility on you or disrupt you because they don't respect your business. It's like shit like that. I feel like there's some type of clarity about that coming towards you, or the truth is coming out about what's been going on and why that's been going on, or who's been doing it, you know? Nine of Pentacles and the Sun. There's this repetitive energy, even with the Seven of Pentacles coming out again. There's like this repetitive energy of you being able to finally pick fruit from your tree. Like finally being able to harvest something back from all the hard work that you've put into a situation. Like you've been waiting for something to grow for a really long time. Do y'all know what they're saying? Can y'all hear these people? I don't know. The Sun has two babies on it. That could be Leo or Gemini energy. There's definitely Gemini out here with the Magician. Cancer or Capricorn with the Chariot reversed. Sagittarius, Pisces, Virgo, Taurus, Libra, possibly Scorpio, and Aries. The Sun and the Nine of Pentacles. I feel like you're going to be proud of something that you built. There's definitely this is all happening because somebody wanted to manipulate you into stopping. Somebody wanted to manipulate you into not moving forward. Somebody wanted to do things behind the scenes to cause you not to move forward. But I feel like you're going to do that anyway and finish what you started on your own. And you may have done this like twice or with two different things. It's hard to say. Four of Cups, because honestly, y'all, that's throwing me off. But It might be a message in what they're saying. Hell, can y'all hear what they're saying? Let's turn it up so you can hear everything. Now y'all can hear more of what I hear. It's really throwing me off, bitch. I'm trying to focus. Mm. Yeah. All right, back to what we was doing. I feel like somebody made you an offer, but it was the same thing that they always offered you, and you knew you rejected an offer. You poured an offer out. You rejected it. Or you're rejecting it now. You're rejecting someone's offer to help you. Yeah, I feel like somebody may have been offering you help, but it was a trap or it was a strategy to get you to make the wrong decision. And it was like what they were doing to manipulate a situation so that you wouldn't finish something or move forward. And I feel like you're rejecting that offer and you're choosing to do something on your own. I don't know. You just don't want whatever somebody's trying to give you because you know it's not real. It's also about saving money too. Something about saving money, or my downstairs neighbor just closed her window. Bitch. Um yeah. This Seven of Pentacles leads to the Ten of Pentacles with this three. Mm. I know I'm focusing on this too long. That might be the message. What's the Six of Pentacles up here? Well, let's do Six of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. What is this? Because this is kind of happening in the current moment. Page of Pentacles. This is all about your time, your money, your resources. Like your possessions. You guys could be receiving some good news about like ownership or your possessions. Eight of Cups and the title card. Wow, now it's upright? Well, it was upright before. It was the Six of Wands and the High Priestess that was reversed. Yeah, I feel like you're not worried about how something is going to work out anymore. You're separating your emotions from a situation and going on a path that's kind of like unknown, but that you feel like has potential. You feel like the path that's unknown has this potential. So I feel like you're going after it. Some of you may be offered a job, but you may have to leave another job behind in order to take it. But you're going to get like a raise or a promotion or get more money. You may be rejecting an offer to like sign a new contract with an employer or a leasing office. I feel like somebody is offering you a deal that you're not going to take. And it has to do with renewing something or restarting a contract. I feel like this is taking way longer than what it has to. What's the Six of Pentacles? The title card and the Nine of Wands. Yeah. It's like something you were trying to do something over and over again. You were trying to ask for a raise or a promotion or try to apply for a position over and over again. Star card and the King of Swords. See, but that's what I'm saying. It feels like somebody, like this was a boss that never wanted to give you a raise or that tried to double your workload or triple your workload. It's like, it's like somebody knew how they could cause a problem for you in your life or cause delays for you in your life when it comes to like moving forward, healing from something, getting over something, focusing on something. Somebody wanted you to only focus on like the failure or what didn't work out because you didn't know what was really going on. They didn't want you to see that you were actually making progress or you were almost finished. What's the Page of Pentacles? Ten of Pentacles. And it was in reverse, turning to the upright. Queen of Cups and the Four of Pentacles reversed. Yeah. I just feel like there's something that belongs to you when it comes to a family dynamic, income, money that you were supposed to receive. Something is going to be released to you. It's like somebody wanted to make you feel like you made the wrong decision or that you were rejected, or somebody wanted to make you feel like you wouldn't be able to do something on your own, or they wanted you to feel disappointed or unhappy when it comes to your life, or miserable or something like that. This is crazy. What's the Ten of Pentacles over here? Ooh, bitch, the devil. Look at this. It goes to show you that I at least censored the cards. I censored all my decks, child. Ace of Cups and the Hierophant. And there's this Ace of Cups down here. So, you know what, too? I feel like somebody was trying to use your emotions or love to, like, get you to make bad decisions. They could have even been trying to use sex or intimacy. Didn't mean for the Five of Cups to come out, but it did. It showed itself over here. Yeah, it's like somebody was trying to use intimacy or sex or money to get you to make a bad decision. Like whatever this Ace of Cups was like a false offer or something like that, or a gift that someone tried to position as a gift, but really it was like a trap or something. Ace of Cups and the Hierophant. Like the way that somebody looks at love and relationships and commitment and marriage is very toxic. Like it feels like this is somebody who thinks that because y'all are married or because you work for them or because you live somewhere that they own you. This could even be like a father figure or something like that. I don't want to get into none of that, but I just feel like someone feels like because you had a commitment or a contract with them that they own you. And that's how they look at commitments. That's how they look at contracts. It's like someone who you're married to who feels like just because y'all are married, you can't say no to them when they want to fuck. They feel like they can take your body whenever they want to take your body, whether you want it or not. That's how this person thinks. Oh, because that's love. But whatever this person's traditional beliefs are, or religious beliefs, or, perspectives around commitment are, it's toxic. What's this devil in the Ten of Pentacles? Ooh, the title card. That's crazy. 2 title cards. Some of y'all are about to get a contract that's worth a lot of money. Or you're about to get a settlement or a payout for some type of abuse that you experienced. Some of y'all could get like a wrongful termination lawsuit ruled in your favor, or you could get some type of like sexual harassment lawsuit ruled in your favor, domestic violence lawsuit ruled in your favor. It just feels like there's a large lump sum of money. 10 of Pentacles is out here twice with the 6 and the page. We saw the 6 of Pentacles over here. It feels like this is something that you've been waiting on. I also feel like you've created some type of like profitable business on your own. Like there's something just about this that I just cannot shake. It's like being really like thrown off. And it's a Taurus, a Capricorn, or a Virgo who's doing this, possibly a Libra or a Gemini, Aries, Sagittarius, possibly Leo. I don't know, child. You may even have some type of like legal documents that connect you to a property or some type of money. It's like you have a document here that I feel like connects you to something, or you have a job that connects you to something. It's something about, 8 of Pentacles and the Hierophant again. And that's the 3 of Pentacles. I feel like you're going to get a lot of love for something that you create or something that you release. Because it's either educational or it's motivational, or it's like, I don't know, something that people learn from. It's something that they feel like they can learn from, or so it has to do with your commitment to something, like you continuing to work on something. What's the Sun card down here in the 9 of Pentacles? Because that's still throwing me off. It's irritating me. All that extra shit. What's the Sun card in the 9 of Pentacles with this 3 of Pentacles? Knight of Wands. Yeah, I feel like you just took some type of action on your own to find a solution. Or you took action to finish something on your own without someone's help. Page of Cups and the World. Yeah, it's like you didn't want something to fall by the wayside. You didn't want a dream to be lost or opportunity to be missed. It's kind of like somebody was in your ear saying, oh, you might not want to trust that opportunity. You might not want to take that opportunity because you're just going to feel disappointed. Da, 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 da. But you decided to take action. You wanted something. You took action to get it. And you decided to end a cycle of like regret and disappointment and do something on your own without waiting on someone else to do something that makes you happy and like really follow through without like waiting on somebody else. That's crazy. I know this reading probably long. I wasn't trying to make it long, but them motherfuckers was loud. I'm sorry. Like I couldn't think. I couldn't think straight. It was giving me a headache, to be honest with you. And if I'm just sitting here watching TV, I don't care. But like, I felt like I was supposed to do this reading. It's late too. It's 8:57, bitch. So what's the Three of Wands and the Temperance? Three of Wands and the Temperance. Oh my God. Judgment reverse in the Four of Wands. Remember earlier we saw the Justice in the Four of Wands? Ooh. You don't see that you've accomplished something. I feel like you don't see that you've reached a goal or you've accomplished something, but you haven't been alerted to it yet. You haven't been privy to the information. Queen of Pentacles and the Strength. Yeah, because you did something courageous or you did something that no one else dared to do. What's the Three of Wands? Yeah, you had the confidence to face the competition. Two of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, that's like the Two of Pentacles in this after tarot. The after tarot is like what happens after. I don't know. It kind of just feels like, I know I'm just talking a lot about a lot of stuff, y'all. It feels like this is a lot. But it feels like you had the confidence to ignore some type of competition or ignore some type of like hostility, combativeness, confrontational energy. Like there could have been people trying to fight with you or argue with you or discredit you or, you know, turn people against you, say crazy things about you. But it's like you continue to persevere. Queen of Pentacles, Strength. Queen of Wands. You continue to persevere and push on towards a goal. Y'all know I'm irritated. Because I ain't got enough space out here for all this. You were probably irritated because you probably felt like, I don't have time for this. I don't have the money for this. How am I going to do this? You know, XYZ, whoop-de-whoop, blah, blah. But I feel like you figured out what you had to do to accomplish something. And you've accomplished it, but you don't know it yet. I feel like you haven't been awakened to it yet or provided with that information that you've actually accomplished something. Moon reversed and the Four of Swords reversed. Yeah, you overcame a fear to speak up confidently despite whatever backlash you might receive from people who want you to be confused. It's like you knew that something was going to be confusing to people, or you knew that people weren't going to get something right away. I feel like you were really looking in the future. Like you really saw some futuristic ass shit. You saw some type of conflict coming and you told people how to avoid it. Or you saw a problem, you know, starting to stir up and you let people know how to avoid it. I feel like people try to like make you feel like you was crazy or make you feel like you was delusional about some shit. But you knew what was coming and everybody else didn't see nothing. Like you saw everything while everybody else saw nothing but darkness. I feel like whatever somebody did to you when it comes to a relationship or a home situation was a bad choice. If this is about a relationship, a divorce, or a living arrangement, some of you guys decided to speak up against someone and you don't know that that actually like created some type of change or balanced out a situation. What's the Temperance? Ooh. What's the Temperance? My computer just lit up randomly. Ooh, not the Page of Swords reverse. Now, that's kind of confusing reading this in reverse, but it could be some lurking, spying ass energy. Let me just see. Ace of Swords. And the Star. Ooh. Yep. I feel like people are finding out the truth about who this Star really is. And I feel like it's got something to do with what you guys are doing and who you are. People are starting to find out what they were blinded to or what they could not see. The truth is being discovered. Yeah. I feel like whoever this is holding this sword don't know what they up against. Somebody is coming, and it honestly feels like y'all spirit team, you guys. It feels like y'all spirit team is coming for somebody. I'm not even trying to be funny. What's the Page of Swords with this Temperance? Queen of Swords. Wow. Hermit and the Ace of Wands. The snake has been discovered, or you knew the snake was going to be discovered. It's like now that the truth is out, now that the truth has been discovered, now that the real culprit has been identified, I really feel like all you guys want is to heal. All you guys want is for peace. All you guys want is some type of balance here. I also feel like you're going to get some type of information or clarity about a situation, and it's going to feel familiar to you. Like, I don't know what that means. The information is going to feel familiar to you, but a secret is being revealed. Somebody's talking. And it's like now that somebody can't fight with you because you anticipated all their moves. Now, what's the Queen of Swords reversed with this Five of Swords, Seven of Wands? Defending yourself, protecting yourself, being protected by spirit. Aggression coming towards you, but you being prepared for it, even though it might be a little unexpected. I feel like anybody that's like aggressively trying to catch you off guard or argue with you, you're gonna win. Like, it's ridiculous. Five of Pentacles reversed and the Four of Swords reversed. You're not insecure. You don't feel like you're lacking anything. I feel like people's approach towards you is to try to like point out your insecurities and like call it out. But I don't think you're insecure about anything. I mean, I feel like there could be things you're kind of insecure about, but I feel like you're very transparent. And somebody can't like try to flip this on you. What's the Queen of Swords reversed? Queen of Cups. Ooh, Two of Cups reversed and the Nine of Pentacles reversed. There definitely could be somebody here who is avoiding you now because they know that you have some type of protection or that you have some type of like pull in an industry or you got some support system around you protecting you. And I feel like it's for some of y'all, your spirit team scared the shit out of somebody. That tends to happen pretty frequently with y'all. Or it's like, you know, something is not meant to be. So you're protecting your energy. You don't want to invest in something. You're not speaking on it because you know something is like, maybe it's gossip or you just know it's not high vibrational. It's something about it like that just doesn't feel right for you to speak on. What's the Queen of Cups with this Queen of Swords reversed? Seven of Cups reversed. It's like you see what's important. You have clarity about what's important. Somebody was really getting on your fucking nerves. I feel like because it feels like somebody was irritating you because it's like they were trying to call you out or find out secrets about you. And it's like there was nothing to find. Or they found out you were telling the truth. Or it's like somebody was irritating you, wasting your fucking time, getting on your nerves. Star card in the sun reverse. You know, people may begin to view you, Pisces, as aggressive. But I'm going to tell you why. It's because you're about to start speaking your mind and like not holding anything back. A lot of you guys are going to be saying exactly how the fuck you feel. Exactly how you feel about situations, because I feel like it's like you're focused on clarity, you're focused on healing, you're focused on like figuring out what the problem is. Like, what is the problem? And I feel like it's because you it's like you're realizing that the problem is that you're not able to live authentically as you are. There's something about yourself. It's not because of you. It's because I feel like y'all are about to start going off on motherfuckers about everything in life because all of this shit is fake and it's a bunch of bullshit. And I feel like you tired of the fucking bullshit. And you about to start going off on people and speaking your mind and saying how you truly feel. You're not going to be sugarcoating that shit no more. You're not going to be sparing motherfuckers' feelings and emotions. You're just going to be saying things that people don't like. Because you finally realized what was causing your depression, what was causing your sadness. And I feel like it's because you started doing things that make you happy. You started investing time and energy into taking action that makes you happy. You know, doing things that you want to do. Kind of being a little spontaneous, but not really, because it's like these are things you always wanted to do. It's like you started to focus on the things that you enjoy, things that you like, things that you're interested in. And just doing it instead of thinking about it or dreaming about it. You actually are taking action and being about it. And it's causing you to see how much inauthenticity there is around you and how much you've been lied to, which kind of puts you in a position where you realize how many lies are around you and just everything that's a fucking lie in the world and all this fucking stupid ass shit. There should be no contemplation about the fact that Diddy needs to be in jail for the rest of his life. There should be no contemplation about that. But for some reason, motherfuckers out here talking about free Diddy and shit. You get what I'm saying? There's no reason why Diddy should be free. Why? There's no reason why any of these fucking crime syndicate lords should be able to walk the earth free and his children out here starving and being treated in a fucked up way. And quite frankly, I think don't none of them motherfuckers deserve to breathe breath. Because at the end of the day, you taking good oxygen away from a child who could actually turn out to be some goddamn body, and you taking up space mad because you lost your own innocence. Fuck all them niggas, man. That's how I feel, to be honest with you. I'm sick of bitches that stand up with niggas that ain't got nothing going for theyself. I'm sick of niggas who feel like they owed something. Ain't nobody owed shit. I'm sick of everybody, bitch. I don't care if you a man, woman, a fucking old ass person. I don't care if you're indifferent, you're LGBTQ plus trans. I don't care who the fuck you are. Don't nobody owe nobody out here shit. And if you're not a good person, or you have negative intentions, or you're just a generally fucked up individual, you deserve to get what the fuck you get, bitch. That's what I'm talking about, Pisces. That's the type of shit you finna start doing. You about to start being, cause you see all the fake shit and all of the inauthenticity. Either where you felt like you were forced to be inauthentic, or where you felt like you were forced to be censored, or where you felt like you were forced to have a certain belief system to save yourself or save your kids or save your mama, save your daddy, whoever. All the places and times where you were silenced and forced in a box Oh, you about to bust that bitch down. Because you see that's what was making you unhappy. Because you weren't able to be who it is that you really are. You had to like change who it is that you really are. And I don't think that this is anything new. I just feel like the energy around you has changed. That's what I feel. I feel like now, for whatever reason, maybe because of Saturn in Aries or whatever, now is a time where you saying how you really feel is not getting you as much backlash as it is as it was before. You prayed and asked and hoped for clarity about what was making you unhappy. And I feel like what you discovered is that you couldn't say what it is that you want to say, or you were in a bunch of fake ass relationships, or you were just tired of the hypocrisy that you saw around you. Realize that's what was making you unhappy. What's the Seven of Wands? Yeah, Knight of Wands reversed. And the High Priestess reversed. I feel like you were just angry about all of these things. And it's not wrong to be angry or upset or resentful or bitter, whatever. I just think that you weren't using your intuition. You weren't taking any action. And I feel like it's also because you were having some type, you were having to protect yourself from some type of like attacks that were just unnecessary, like bots or spam, or you know how many people attack me? Like that's why, and I'm going to say something that some of y'all might not like. I don't give a fuck. You can click off, bitch. I don't care. The reason why I ask a lot of y'all to support my other channel is not because, listen, I know y'all tired of hearing it. I don't give a fuck. I'm going to keep speaking on what I feel I need to speak on, what's on my heart. Y'all don't understand how when I started that channel, I had a lot of bots. Like a lot of you guys may look at like my inconsistency on that channel, or you may look at my, jumping around of topics on that channel and think I'm like complaining when I don't actually put in the work and feel like I'm weird. I don't know how you feel. I'm not going to assume how you feel. But that's why I ask a lot of you guys to not only support me here when I'm telling you what the fuck you want to hear, but also support me in something that I'm doing as well that I enjoy doing, because it's, it's something that protects me when it comes to like this disappearing. Look at the Orange Man. Okay. We might not be able to read tarot in a little while. It might be something that gets banned, right? And that's my whole livelihood. You get what I'm saying? That's how I feed my kids and keep a roof over my head, which has already been hard enough because don't nobody appreciate really what I do except for the small group of y'all who support me for a long time. A lot of people don't want to hear what I have to say because of my delivery, the way I say things, who I am, what they think about me, whatever the assumptions may be. They don't support me like they support other people out here on this platform. I'm not getting views like other people get views out here on this platform. And a lot of what spiritual practitioners, especially those of us who are speaking truth, have experienced is a decrease in our income, a decrease in our revenue, a decrease in our viewership, all of the analytics of this platform. And I have been telling you guys for a long time that I don't think that's a coincidence. So when I tell you guys to go and subscribe to Casey Nicole Speaks, it's because there is no affiliation on that channel to tarot whatsoever. So if for whatever reason, all of the tarot channels on YouTube get mysteriously banned, all of a sudden, you guys will still have a connection to me. And even though I might not be talking about your personal situation, selfish bitch, you will still be able to get the messages that Spirit wants you to hear. And not only will that help me, but it'll also help you. And the reason why I asked you to subscribe over there is because all of the things that I've been through on that channel is because I'm speaking facts, bitch. I have dealt with it on every single platform that I've been on. And I am so fucking tired of the hypocrisy of the fucking spiritual community, the religious community, all of this fucking shit that's going on in the social media content creation communities. I'm so sick of people coming over here, listening to me and taking credit for the shit that I say, using it on their own platforms where they're not connected to anything taboo, and then not giving me credit for what the fuck I say. I'm tired of people acting like what I do here is minimal compared to other shit, or that it doesn't deserve the same type of respect. And all I ask you to do is subscribe to me over there and support my content and watch a few videos if you really fuck with me. And the majority of you guys do not. And it's really sad because there could be, 1,000 to 5,000 of y'all, sometimes more, watching a single video, and only 80 to 100 people will go click over there and support me over there. I know a lot of y'all do, but there is like a 10%, if that, ratio of people that actually go and support me with something that benefits me. Y'all steady talking in the comments about, I'm going to bless you when I get it. And, I'm going to come back and give you your props. Nobody comes back. And very few of y'all do. Some of y'all do. I'm not talking about everybody, but rarely do people come back and actually do what they say they're going to do and keep their fucking word. And that's why all I'm asking is to go subscribe over there and support me a little bit over there so I can get a push when it comes to like building some type of community, because I thought that's what we was doing. But it's like, it's so frustrating that people tell you how amazing you are and tell you how on point you are, but won't go and support you on something that actually means something to you. Cause I get fucking abused over there on that channel. Go look at the comments in the Remy Ma video that I did. Go look at the comments in the fucking video about the 4B movement. Go look at the comments in the videos of all these videos that I've made about trying to bring awareness to topics that I feel like it's important for people to know. But because I'm talking about real ass shit, they don't want me to be seen. And you guys are the main ones who experience that, because you in my fucking comments over here talking about, yeah, I get it. They doing this to me. They doing that to me. But you can't take 30 minutes out of your day to go check out that channel, subscribe, like a video, watch it all the way through and leave a comment. I know sometimes my videos are long, y'all. I get it. This one is long as fuck too. But like, the short content really makes you stupid. So there I go again, trying to help your bitch ass. You get what I'm saying? But then I'm wrong when I say something about it. And it's like, no, I'm not wrong. I'm not wrong for speaking up for myself and advocating for myself when this is some hypocritical bullshit. And I've said it several times and I've lost subscribers for it. And I'll keep saying it because I'm going to keep speaking the goddamn truth. I am never going to be that bitch to lie in your face. I will always say it how it is. And y'all love that when I'm talking about these funky ass bitches that y'all don't like. But when I'm talking about you, you got a problem with it, ho. And you know, I'm sick of it. I'm fucking sick of it. Because I can barely keep a roof over my kid's head. Not because I don't want to, but because then when you do all this shit, and I've told members about this, but then when you do all this shit where you're actually trying to wake people up and you doing content that's, people don't like it, they stop you in the workforce too. They play with you in the workforce too. I can't afford to fucking work at McDonald's. I do it if I have to. But I cannot afford to work at McDonald's. Because then I got to go back and deal with my abusive ex-husband. I've had CPS fucking called on me because I was trying to work and I didn't have nobody to pick up my kids. I don't want my kids to go into child protective services. Sorry. And no matter how many people say, oh, you know what? Oh, he do this and he do that. No, listen to yourself. I don't know. I'm finna go. Maybe because I was holding a tower card. Y'all think that's why I just went off? Tower card, Knight of Cups, Fool. I feel like you're finding out about someone's actions towards you that cause some type of destruction, and you gonna be feeling froggy, bitch. That's what I'm saying. That's why I say it's fucked up. It's fucked up that I can post a video from my own personal thoughts and opinions on things going on in the world, and only 100 or some of y'all, maybe 200 of y'all watch it, unless it's something that y'all really want to know about. If it's something that you feel like is boring or it ain't important, just because it's boring or it ain't important, you won't support me? Old fugazi ass bitch. But if it's something that you want to hear about, or because when I posted about how the spiritual community is trash, y'all motherfuckers ran over there to watch that. But when I'm talking about things that I'm learning in life and things that might actually help your ass to get over whatever the fuck you ain't got over yet, which you refuse to let go, that we keep having to read about in the goddamn reading, you don't want to watch the video about that, even if it supports somebody who you say that you support. Some hypocritical ass bullshit. And everybody sucks up to their subscribers on this platform. They'd be like, oh, without you, I wouldn't be able to do it. And that's true. So it's like, I don't want to be ungrateful. I really don't. But everybody's afraid of their subscribers. Everybody's afraid of getting canceled. Everybody's afraid of people not watching, turning on them. But guess what? I don't do this for y'all. I do this because God told me that I need to speak. And nobody was listening to me when it was just me. Nobody cared. Nobody saw me as important my whole fucking life. So I kept working at it and trying to find something that people will actually hear me on. But it just goes to show y'all still don't fucking hear me. Because I'm 2,000 plus videos in and I still ain't bust past 50K. And I'm not comparing myself to anybody. But you see people out here with 2,000 plus videos and got 1 million plaque. And it's not about comparison. It's about like questioning where people's priorities is really at. And if y'all really about what you say you fucking about. Because it don't seem like that's the case. And one day, I don't give a damn if it gotta be God. I know one day I will get credit for everything that I've done. I know that God is going to look at me and smile, and I will be blessed. My soul will be blessed. And it's not because I feel like I'm better than anyone else. It's because I know that when I step on this platform in any way, shape, or form, I have been the truest, rawest, realest, most authentic version of myself that I can possibly be without telling you guys all my business and being put in a vulnerable position. I know that I have. So I'm at peace. Even when I say